Hi and welcome back to Leslie Crafts. Today I'm going to show you some tags I am doing for myself for Christmas. Now normally this time of year I have my tag box, don't know if you can see it, really full. Let's see if I can, oh that's one way, no can't see it. So there you go. Normally have this absolutely jam-packed full of tags. Well, this year, as you can see, I'm a bit lacking. So I've decided that between now and about the last week of Christmas, I'm going to try and do as many tags as I can. So I've seen variations of these and I've tried to do myself. So these are like little hot chocolate cups with, you know, so what I've done, and I'll show you what I've used a mixture of products. So these are drying, so I'm going to do another 3 on camera, but the products I've used are the Cups and Kettles Frameless. Now these are retired from Stampin' Up, but if you bought them and haven't really used them, get them out. They're really handy for this. I've also used some silver glimmer paper from Stampin' Up, some Whisper white cardstock from Stampin' Up. I've used the Tag Punch and Real Red, and I've just used some normal green card as well. If you're in the UK, I got this little bag of polystyrene balls from The Works for £1. What else? And the stamp set I am using, which is still current in the Stampin' Up catalogue, is the O What Fun stamp set, and I'm using the little holly leaf, and then I'm also using the liquid pearls from Ranger as well. So yeah, I'm using all different products all in one tag. If you like the things from, and a Stampin' Up block, if you like the things from Stampin' Up, my links underneath if you would like to order anything. So first thing I did was I cut my tags, which are 2 inches by 3.5, and then cut the tops off. So I've done them all. I've done a whole lot of them, and then I've cut out my little cups, and I've cut out my spoons. Now you'll notice on some aren't complete. It's just this bit that we really need, but we need something to glue them down with. So you get all your cups, and then I'm using Messy Meadow, which is a retired colour, but any colour, you can use any colour. I've just used that today because I just like the deep green. I know you'll be shouting, but you need to use current products. Yeah, it's always nice to use current, but sometimes we buy these things, and I've said it before, and then as soon as the new catalogue comes out, you know, we get the new products, which is great, but you've still got the old ones. You bought them for a reason. Well, I do. You know, bought them because I like them and I want to use them, and it shouldn't be just a 1 season or 1 year product. You know, if you get tired of them, yeah, sell them on. But if you like them and you've got them and you use them, carry on using them. You know, I will promote Stampin' Up, and I love Stampin' Up, and I think, especially in the UK, the inks are second to none. I can't find any inks like it whatsoever. You know, I've tried many ink pads and everything else, and when you ask people in the UK, they stamp me, oh well, yeah, but the ink pads are a bit dodgy, and I, you know, invite them round and they have a try with the Stampin' Up ones, and you know, it's like, oh my god, I can stamp, you know. So that's all the cups done. So nice and quick and easy. Then you just grab your tags and just put your cups to one side. Grab your tags and some glue. Liquid glue I find is the best. And then you just put them on with a spoon and halfway up. And then you just position it on your tag like so, and then you can just position your cup so you know that you've got it in roughly the right spot. You know, so if you want to save on your glimmer paper, you just have to cut out the top part of the spoon rather than the whole lot. But I've done the whole lot, so I've got something to anchor it on with. There we go. So the next thing is that you grab your teacups and you just put the glue just not on the handle and not on that little bit of a corner, but everywhere else. Just put your glue on. And then I just angle mine to one side, and then I just press down and make sure it's stuck. And again, you can use your teacups in any colour. You can paper piece them, you can, you know, I can't remember who I saw this from, but you know, they had a little marshmallow die stamp set. Well, I haven't got anything like that, so I thought, oh, I wonder if the little balls will do the same trick. I don't think they look too bad. Something a bit different for your tags. You know, tags don't have to be boring. And I know that you know, you can grab them from any shops for really cheap, but you know, I use cheap paper. It's like I get the paper in the sales in January after Christmas. So I use last year's paper this year and vice versa. But I always think, you know, do the tags, make the tags and stuff. So I just put the glue on top of the cup and around it, and then I just grab my bag of balls, and then I just do tend to stick everywhere. But you can squish them around. There you go. So that's a cup semi done. You just do that with all of them. And I'll just do that quickly with them all. You know, something fun for the kids, or you know, little adults. You know, why have a boring gift tag? You know, my pre-order is supposed to be arriving today, which is Friday. Most of it I can't play with until Christmas, but there's a few things I can play with beforehand. So I'll be doing things like that. So sorry, this bit's off camera, but just easier to get the bag somewhere be safe. Yes, you can tell you don't really want them leaking around, do you? So I'm just gonna quickly just put a staple in there, so fold it over. And then the last thing you need to do, or if you wish, is just to get your liquid pearls. I did try glitter, like these little stickles, but I didn't like the effect. Don't know if you can see that. That's with stickles, and then I tried it with the Ranger. I just like that effect a little bit better. So that was my first attempt with a spoon out, and I didn't like it, so I put the spoon in the cup. So these won't take long to dry because they're not. I'm just dabbing it on. If you you know, making little domes out of it, then yeah, it would take a bit to dry, but these aren't, so and it just gives it a little bit of a dimension as well, a little bit different. Yeah, you know, I love Stampin' Up. I think it's really good, and there's some great offers coming along in January if you wish to join Stampin' Up, and you know, I'll be explaining them in January. I want to kickstart my page again and my Stampin' Up team again, and so I've got a lot planned for January. Well, I've got a lot planned for next year with Stampin' Up. Yeah, so keep an eye out for around the 4th. I can sell anybody in the UK, Germany, France, Holland. That's the countries that we can sell into. And I think that's still the case even when we leave the EC. So yeah. So, you know, there's another 6 tags done. Didn't take me long. I don't know how long this video is, but it's just something nice and quick. It's a little bit different, and I quite like how they've turned out. You know, so come back and see my other tags, and I'll be using different stamp companies as well, because I get a delivery from May Made It and also from Stamp Supply, which are the US companies. So yeah, so I've seen a few more people with some more tag ideas with them, and I thought, well, I'll do myself a quick little series, and I'll see how many tags I can get out between now and when I really start wrapping up my presents. So yeah, so be back soon. Bye now.